What is going on, fellas? Welcome back to my channel. My voice is still out, so until it comes back 100%, I will have to use this robot, a motionless voice, and I'm sorry about that. Please like the video and subscribe. I will be back to my normal charming voice and emotions in a few days. Until then, how's it going? Let's do it.
Ladies, if you want to be a wife, why are you posting half-naked pictures of yourself and shaking your butt online? And men, if you want to be a husband, why are you following and liking half-naked pictures of women? Like, do y'all think your future significant other would like and appreciate that? Lord knows I don't. I don't want my man liking half-naked pictures of women and following women who just throw themselves out there. Just like I will not be posting half-naked pictures of myself or provocative pictures or shaking my butt online. At the end of the day, I think there's a lot of self-reflecting that needs to be done if you're wanting to be a future husband or wife. What are you doing in your day-to-day life to exude that? Like, I'm always thinking about my future person. Would he appreciate and like the things I'm doing today? I feel like it's just like a respect thing, and I think a lot of people lack that nowadays.
Modern men are not looking to be anyone's future husband. They have completely checked out. They get absolutely zero attention from average modern women, and it is these same women who will post their body online for attention and validation from random strange men. Why should average men waste their time trying to please modern women? They will meet online or even in real life, and these women are usually talking with other dudes anyways and keeping their options open. If she finds you attractive and genuinely likes you, a woman will make excuses to spend time with you.
You will repel men who are not ready for you. And this is a good thing. Here's why. If you've ever been talking to someone and then you go on a couple of dates, you hang out, everything's great, and then all of a sudden they pull away, this might be why. If you have your ish together, a good job, you got a good head on your shoulders, you take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, you got it going on, and maybe you fall into the category of, I can't understand why you're still single. This may be why. If a man approaches you to get to know you, he's doing this with minimal information, right? Then he collects the information, and he maybe saw you here, and now he's realizing that you are way up here, and he might be here, and this is too far to jump. You know what I'm saying? And this is why it's a good thing, because when you enter the relationship, you're still here, he's still here. This is gonna be what constantly tugs on your heart. He's not ready. He hasn't done the work. He hasn't gotten himself to the level where he feels like he can provide for you. Because how is he supposed to provide for you when you're up here? This doesn't mean that you come down here. This just means that he's not ready.
This is the perfect example of the delusion that women are battling with daily on social media. They have been brainwashed into thinking that men are not choosing them for relationships because of their success or status, when in reality it's because they've been ran through and loaded down with trauma. These women are spending so much time in their echo chambers on TikTok and Instagram that they have either lost touch with what men are actually looking for, or they are in denial thinking a man who has all the options. When it comes to younger, better women will choose someone like this.
And so in essence, when this happens, it is a good thing, because then you don't need to go through the heartbreak of trying to close that gap that will inevitably not work. Now, there's a difference between this and the anxious attachment giving off clingy relationship vibes with minimal information. Basically, love bombing your own mind to acting like you're in a relationship before you have all the facts or even at that point, right? Which can also repel a man. Because I feel like there's so many, I was just talking to some girls at church about this. There's so many amazing women out there, and it's always like, why is she still single? Why is she still single? This is why. This is why. But let me tell you, I have so much faith. I am overwhelmingly faithful that God is going to deliver. And the reason that it hasn't happened yet is because the man that you and I are going to end up with is going to be, hold on, come on. The man that you and I are going to end up with is going to be here. He's going to lead us so we're both there. You know what I'm saying? Love you. Bye.
It has been shown time and time again that these men are not interested in long-term relationships with these women, but rather just a nighttime visit and then usually ghost them. When they become too much of a headache by the time they realize what's happening, it's already too late. Women will be in their 30s and 40s, still waiting for these perfect 10 out of 10 providers to finance their accrued college debt and shell out money for IVF treatments because of their nan-working eggs. But the coping never stops as these types will continuously make videos of them rationalizing their unwantedness in their front seat of their Tesla.
I'm so tired of being lonely. Just constantly. But I can't find somebody I'm attracted to enough to continue to date them. And the apps do nothing. And I don't want to go meet people at the bar. Also, I don't want to join a hobby or an activity because that sounds awful. And it's winter and it's freaking cold. So let me reiterate. I'm not really dating right now. But I really am so painfully lonely. And my birthday's coming up. I know I'm going to be forgotten about from my friends again. I haven't celebrated my birthday with people in like 9 years. So I might be a little emotional this week. Thanks for bearing with me.
You heard it here yourself. This is the struggle a lot of average modern women face. They're not attracted to the men that are on their level, and so they will cry and complain about being lonely for a decade, until they realize that maybe their standards are just delusional. Modern women want to be 100% attracted to their man, while they expect these men to date down and settle for them. They offer nothing to these men, and yet these women want to be treated like princesses. Women with this type of attitude need to start getting very comfortable with being alone and possibly adopt some cats. Like and subscribe.
Fuck him, freedom, leave him alone. Stop playing stupid when your man wants a divorce and I don't know why, I'm the victim, it must be another woman. Bitch, you ain't fooling nobody, I'm a chick too. I was been scrolling through fucking TikTok last night and I can hear a woman. And I hear, we've been together for 30 years. We're a week from moving into our retirement house that we built. Everything's paid off. Like, he hit me with, I want a divorce. I'm in shock. I've never been in shock. I begged, I plead, I screamed, I cried, and he wants nothing to do with me. Can you imagine if you built this whole ass life together, everything's paid off, you're retired? You built your dream house and he wants to fucking leave you.
In order for a man to want to get divorced in the sunset of their life, that means that something really bad happened in that marriage. It takes a man a lot to want to initiate divorce from their wife. A lot of men who will want to marry are going to marry for life, and will only be pushed to divorce in extreme situations.
I can tell you right now what she did. I want this, I want that, bitch. That's what the fuck you did. You didn't give a fuck about his burdens. You didn't give a fuck about his feelings. You complained, you bitched, you whined, and you drove the man up a fucking tree to the point where he had no fucking way out. Women will divorce you for next to fucking nothing. When a man puts a ring on your finger, he loves you more than anything in the world. It is unconditional. For a man to ask for a divorce, you had to have put that man through some fucking shit.
What's completely delusional is that it's these same women who reach a few years after their divorce asking their online community why they can't find a good man. Women expect so much out of men today that a lot of men are realizing that it's a waste of effort and time, when these women are always keeping their options open anyways. Men are completely checking out of dating and getting into relationships, choosing to focus on their finances and their health. Men have realized that improving themselves is always a better option than investing into a woman who doesn't care about you or your feelings. Thank you fellas for watching. Like the video and subscribe, and I will catch you guys later. Rat Boy out.